Good morning, all. Paul from CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Wednesday morning, May 14th. We're looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and NQ. So, right now, as you can see, NQ again has put its monthly high in the overnight. ES is not, okay? Don't forget, ES and SPY, though, have poor highs at their monthly highs. Righty had an inside day yesterday, which technically brought the market back into balance on the daily. Their overnight traded a little bit below yesterday's low, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that. All of their overnight is below value low, and their overnight is basically 95-98% short as of right now. However, any acceptance back into M's range and value, they should get that 11-wide POC and potentially trade all of M's range. Don't forget, they went out with a price probe. They never got an overnight 2 days in a row, and obviously they failed to get yesterday's high. NQ went out with a double distribution day. Their overnight low is slightly below their afternoon pullback. But now look where we're trading, right near yesterday's highs. The daily is firmly up right now. 15-wide overnight POC in NQ. ES 19 wide, as you can see. They lost their afternoon pullback in M period, but they did hold a double distribution day. Now, unlike Righty, where the overnight inventory is short, ES is long, probably 80% or so, and the same with NQ, at least 80%. So we'll see if we do get an inventory adjustment. There's nothing out today. Again, I don't count Fed speakers unless it's Powell. I don't care if there's 1,000 of them speaking today. Tomorrow you got PPI, retail sales, and you have Powell speaking at 8:40 a.m. Eastern time. So today, unless, of course, you always have to be aware for the next 4 years of tweets and coming out of Trump and or the White House. But other than that, the market should trade on its own. Again, we have a history a lot of times from trading all of M period. Right now, ES is kind of slightly in the middle to higher of it. NQ is above it for now. They traded all of M's range in the overnight. ES, the majority of M in the overnight. So again, depending on where the overnight high is, you can certainly front run it and get out above it because value would start going overlapping to higher, and there's no reason for the bears to defend yesterday's high. Okay? That's for sure. If, however, we pull back, now if we get the overnight high and pull back, I think it's a good risk-reward long at the wide overnight, which should be a speed bump. Okay? So that's a long possibility, and I said the short possibility potentially against the overnight high. Now, NQ, again, different. The overnight high is above yesterday's high. Their next target, look at this. They only have one monthly high left to get. Okay? You realize we're up on the NDX and the SPX for the year. So the market has remarkably rallied off of April's lows as they continue to chug upwards. Right? Again, the 200-day moving average is going to be the big factor for me over the next week or two to see if there is acceptance above it. To be honest with you, I wouldn't mind going and back testing it one time at least to see now if it holds. That would be a good guide if it was to hold, all right, if we back test it. And then chart-wise, so here is SPY. We're up on a year. We closed at 586.84, right? We closed in December at 586.08. We're up 78 cents on the year. Not bad considering where we were in April, a month and a half ago, right? So the monthly is balanced. It's a 3-month balance for now. We'll see if it incorporates a 4-month balance by the end of the month. The weekly is up, right? Still holding the weekly gap. And the daily is also up. Now, the volume yesterday, only 57 million as opposed to 79 million the day before. So, again, that's a factor you want to see. You definitely would like to see some new, fresh money come in to propel this rally further. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to this channel. Good luck trading today, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.